Palantir's CTO, Shyam Sankar, just made headlines recently. He just revealed Palantir's next steps. And what he just said is shocking. We're looking at an additional $800 billion. How insane would that be? Palantir is headed for an insane revenue growth. But is there truth to all these? How is Palantir even going to achieve all these? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. A recent interview from one of Palantir's top executives just revealed where the company is heading. They're planning to lead the reformation of a multi-billion-dollar industry, and they could reap all the benefits from this. So stay tuned as we dissect what this huge plan Palantir has in store. Palantir is part of a larger story showing how stagnant and outdated the U.S. defense industry has become. As a user on X shared, after the year 2000, Palantir is the only new company to emerge in this space, while most of the other companies were founded back in the early to mid-1900s. This fact, combined with Palantir's relatively small number of employees compared to its large market cap, highlights the efficiency and power of a software company like Palantir. But this is just the start. A few decades ago, 51 prime defense companies competed with each other, pushing innovation forward. Now, after years of consolidation, only 5 major companies remain. And here's why this is bad. The defense industry has become stagnant. But this is extremely good for Palantir. Competition is weak, and many talented engineers have left for other industries where innovation thrives. With geopolitical risks rising sharply, the U.S. is in a position where it needs to demonstrate overwhelming defense superiority. Yet, according to both Alex Karp and experts like Siam, the U.S. is unable to achieve this with the current state of its defense industry. This situation creates a huge opportunity for Palantir. As the only new tech company to break into the defense space since 2000, Palantir is positioned to bring much-needed innovation and efficiency. It can help revive the industry by applying its powerful software platforms to modern defense needs, leveraging its strengths in AI, data management, and operational efficiency. Palantir's unique ability to optimize operations with fewer employees shows how transformative it could be for an industry in desperate need of fresh ideas. This is more than just a chance for Palantir to grow. It's an opportunity to help reshape and lead the future of defense innovation in America. And in relation to all this, here's what one of Palantir's top brass has to say. A plan of renovating the whole U.S. defense industry is in their sights. You can already imagine what this will do to Palantir's bottom line, which we'll discuss later. Hear this out first. Palantir's CTO, Shyam Sankar, has issued a bold challenge to the industry. He calls for an end to the monopolistic control of the U.S. defense industry and urges for the unleashing of innovative founders to restore America's industrial base. Sankar emphasizes that without a strong industrial foundation, there can be no strength, and ultimately, no peace. This is what he's trying to say. Now is the moment for a defense reformation. On Fox Business, Shyam Sankar just spoke about his vision for the future of defense and technology in his new treatise, The Defense Reformation. What does this mean? He explained that America needs to compete as the underdog and give its workers the tools to succeed, referencing Palantir's work with Panasonic Energy in Tesla's Gigafactory. The other half of Palantir's work is focused on government, and the company is rapidly hiring in the defense space. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Reflecting on lessons learned from Ukraine, Sankar said that the U.S. used 10 years' worth of munitions in just 10 weeks. He stressed the need for not only a large stockpile of weapons, but also the ability to produce them quickly. But there's more to this. A user on X recently asked several critical questions about the future of U.S. defense, all of which were addressed by Shyam Sankar. The first question was how the U.S. can solve the issues with defense procurement. Sankar acknowledged the complexity of this problem, but stressed that it starts with innovation and efficiency, areas where tech companies like Palantir can play a vital role. Sankar emphasized that companies like Palantir are essential in solving this procurement problem. Their ability to streamline processes and apply cutting-edge technology will transform how defense systems are developed and deployed. If these issues aren't resolved, Sankar warned that the future of the West could be at risk, leaving the U.S. vulnerable to global threats. Palantir's involvement in defense will be deep and critical. This makes the company one of the rising giants, soon to be among the most dominant in the world. Sankar highlighted that the demand for AI is skyrocketing, and Palantir's expertise in this area positions them at the forefront of defense innovation. This demand signals a massive growth opportunity for Palantir on both the commercial and government fronts. Now here's the most exciting part of all this update. The US defense industry alone is worth above $800 billion. If Palantir is going to spearhead the renovation of this and gets most of the contracts, this could mean an insane 400 times increase in their revenue. This is in comparison to their 2023 revenue, when their price was playing around $17. Now, if we apply the 400 times potential growth to that price back in 2023, we could be seeing a price target of $6,800. That's such a wild level of growth for Palantir. These are all speculations at this point. But if this comes true, all Palantir holders could be in for a huge payday. And you should also still do your own research. After all, Palantir doubters are still strong when it comes to their predictions of where the stock would go. Listen to this. A user on X shared that Palantir's stock is currently very overextended. Stocks tend to pull back toward their 40-week moving average, but Palantir is now sitting about 55% above that level. The company's valuation is also high, with shares trading at 28 times the estimated revenue for 2025. This could mean Palantir is on thin ice. A user on X recently shared their excitement over Palantir's potential decline, boasting that their puts on Palantir had increased in just 5 days. They pointed out that this was not far from Palantir's gains year-to-date, predicting the stock would fall even further after November 4th, the date of their earnings report. Could these be true? These negative predictions about Palantir's price continue to circulate and should be carefully considered. While Palantir has shown strong performance this year, the stock remains volatile, and concerns about its high valuation persist. Many are still betting on a decline, and these voices are important to acknowledge when evaluating Palantir's future stock movement. The possibility of a pullback is real, and these bearish sentiments reflect that not everyone is confident in Palantir's current position. But on the brighter side, it seems like Palantir is still standing strong and is staying on the right track. Check this out. L3 Harris, a client of Palantir, just received an upgrade from Bank of America. This upgrade came because of their adoption of AI through their partnership with Palantir. Analysts at Bank of America noted that there is a growing gap between traditional defense companies and newer, more tech-focused defense names like Palantir. They viewed the partnership as a forward-thinking and smart strategic move, and on top of this, Palantir's technology is gaining recognition across industries. One example is Palantir's Vera platform, which is being hailed as a game-changer for future policing by DPULG, the German police union. Vera is envisioned to reshape police operations, marking a major shift in how law enforcement gathers, manages, and uses data. This platform is a clear indicator of how Palantir is stepping into different sectors, offering tools that modernize operations and improve efficiency. These developments show how Palantir's influence is spreading beyond defense and into other critical areas like law enforcement. With platforms like Vera, Palantir is positioning itself as a leader in data-driven innovation, offering transformative solutions that are set to shape industries far into the future. Because of these major improvements in Palantir's offerings, more funds and institutions have been buying their shares. BNC Wealth Management, a fund with almost $300 million in assets, has started a new position in Palantir, buying over 76,000 shares. Palantir also just hit 45% institutional ownership, equivalent to almost 1 billion shares, valued at $40 billion. A massive rise from its 10% ownership at the time of its direct listing. More small and medium-sized funds are aggressively building positions in Palantir. These funds are aiming for strong returns in the next 12 to 24 months, hoping to attract new investors by showcasing significant growth potential. But what do you think about this? Let us hear your thoughts in the comments. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.